What was that? Where's that voice?
This is the story of a young girl. A girl who had strange and disturbing dreams.
I know this place. I've been here before. This is the ancient stone city amidst the jungle. Oh, sweet Jesus. Okay, ignore him. Just ignore him. He's not gonna hurt you. Just keep going. Constellation. Where am I? This is not the Earth.
Kar Vectur Yagna Eve.
Khan Vector Yagna Yith. In other words, find a statuette and save my race.
The statuette! Here it is. Finally! I have to get it, I have to...
This is the story of Evie Drayton.
Quick. Before I forget. Where did I put my notebook? I have to write everything down.
Looking for answers was part of Evie's observant nature and analytical mind. Her recurrent dreams began shortly after a period in 1956, when she'd completely lost consciousness.
Thank goodness. Still have a couple hours until thermodynamics class starts. Uncle Mo showed me a trick or two when I would help him in the motor shop. Tinkering with gadgets always puts me at ease. Spitsbergen Island and Svalbard. Apparently, I researched this area of the Arctic thoroughly during the time I lost consciousness. When I saw this picture, I couldn't believe it. It's the same statuette I always see in my dreams. This photo was taken during my amnesia. I don't remember anything about it. Julian, Beatrice, Herbie, and I, we're always together. Julian, Beatrice, Herbie, and I, we're always together. This scary fellow that haunts me in my dreams is a Dimetrodon. He roamed the Earth. Beatrice, along with me, is one of the few ladies studying physics at Miskatonic. I've searched every astronomy book at the Miskatonic Library, but none of them contain any reference. Oh, here it is. Evie's Nightmare Journal.
Evie was worried that someone might read it. That's why she kept it locked away under that complicated padlock.
I must have written about 1,000 letters to the archaeology dean in Miskatonic, and I've never received... I've always been a good student, but during my amnesia period, I almost reached excellence. All straight A's? The medical report from my amnesia episode. According to this, I'm as fit as a fiddle. The medical report from my... No, I have to write down what I saw in my... Yes,
Is this... are you Evangeline Drayton?
that's right. Who am I talking to?
I am the Dean of Archaeology at Miskatonic University. I believe you wanted to ask me some questions, right?
Yes. Yes, of course. It's a pleasure to finally meet you, Professor
Meet me today at 6 p.m. at 5 Prospect Road, outside of Boston.
Boston? That's almost a 2-hour train ride from Arkham. I thought
Do you want to talk or not?
Yes, of course. I'll be there. 6 p.m., Prospect Road. See you in a couple of hours, Professor. All right, I should get ready. There's a lot of information here about my strange dreams and my amnesia. I'd better go through it again before I leave. I don't want to miss any questions when I talk to the professor.
Before leaving, Evie asked herself if she had finished gathering all the information in her room.
All right, I think I've gathered what I need.
As odd as it seemed to Evie that the Dean didn't meet her at the university, her need to know was stronger than her doubts. She was determined to attend the meeting. There, she would come across another protagonist in this story.
So, you have finally decided to talk to that young lady, Professor.
Yes.
Acknowledging responsibility for our previous mistakes is vital to moving forward. You've taken a crucial step in...
Listen, there's no need for us to talk, Doctor. The only reason I let you into my house is because you insisted it was necessary to prescribe my medication.
This is also the story of a sad, guilt-ridden, and lonely man. This is the story of my husband, Professor Harry Everhart.
Yes, I know well enough that discussing the effectiveness of our therapy sessions with you is futile. But you need to understand that therapy is just a part of the whole treatment. Without it, I can't go and...
Ask whatever you deem necessary, and let's get this over with as soon as possible.
Fine. What about your position as dean at Miskatonic University? We talked some time ago about your relationship with work was somewhat obsessive.
I didn't say that. You did.
Well, you told me you practically lived secluded in this very home, and the only thing that drove you to leave it was your job obligations. So, how would you define that?
I do what they pay me for. Teaching, student assessment, and certain logistical duties fall within my responsibilities. Cheering at the Miskatonic Mariners football games does not.
And are you happy with that? With your life now?
What kind of question is that?
Well, I'm asking it because it sounds like you're subjecting yourself to a kind of self-punishment.
I am not. Next question.
There's another topic you've never wanted to delve into, Professor. Would you now be open to...
You're going to do it anyway, so go ahead.
Okay. What happened to your wife, Professor?
She died at home after a long disease.
Harry hated giving details about my death. Especially if those details meant talking about a certain expedition and deaths other than mine.
I see. And how do you feel about that and all?
What's my wife got to do with all this?
You see, the reason I'm asking, Professor, is because when we began therapy, you mentioned visions. Some sort of oily shadows casting themselves on the wall. You mentioned those visions began shortly after whatever happened to your wife. So, tell me, do you still see those shadows, Professor?
Shadow me. Ooh.
No, not since I started taking the medication at least.
Harry had tried everything, and none of it worked. Not even the medication that helped him sleep could take away those oily shadows. But he kept it to himself.
Listen, there is something different I want to try in today's session. I believe hypnotherapy might...
Don't even
Engaging
think
your-
about it. Hypnotism is a scam.
Professor, with all due
found the
respect, I believe you're mistaking mesmerism with hypnotism. Even so, if you want me to prescribe the...
You won't give me my medication unless I submit to your quack experiment, is that it?
I'm deeply sorry you see it that way, Professor. But I need you to trust me in this.
Then go ahead. Wave a pocket watch in my face if that's what you need to do.
There's no need for pocket watches, Professor. The sound of a metronome will be more than enough. I need you to relax and free your mind. And think of something pleasant. A fond memory, if you will. Something that took place here in the Everhart Manor.
A fond memory? In this place?
It wasn't easy for Harry to find a fond memory in the same manor where he had spent an extremely unhappy childhood.
Maybe.
Maybe.
December 1930. The last Christmas my wife and I ever spent at Everhart Manor. She insisted on coming, despite my parents never approving of our marriage. But that was the kind of person she was.
Interesting. Tell me more about it, Professor Everhart.
Every time I gave her a present, I prepared a little scavenger hunt. She loved it. She loved solving my stupid riddles.
As you may have noticed, this story has more than one protagonist. And though I am not one of them, I believe I, Nora Everhart, play a crucial part in it. Can I open my eyes now, Harry?
Not yet. We're almost there. Let me open the door and... Now, open your eyes.
Look what you've prepared. It's another one of your scavenger hunts, huh?
Of course, old pal. Now, if you want your present, you'll have to earn it.
Do you remember when we slow danced to Dear Old Pal of Mine at Maddie's house?
The end of the Great War Party and our first kiss. How could I forget?
Oh, look at your sad little face in this photo.
You know me. I've never been the... Wait. There's something wrong in this memory. This wasn't...
Ignore it. Focus on that moment. Your wife. That happy memory.
What are you up to now? Oh boy, what a drawing. Is this supposed to be a tree?
Of course it is. I'm doing the best I can with my limited art skills. I'm seeing those oily shadows in here. Why am I seeing those shadows?
Focus, Professor. Keep remembering.
I wonder what my darling husband is keeping locked up in here.
You'll have to put that brain of yours to work to find it.
A new decade. I wonder what the future has in store for us. Tell me you didn't vandalize a piano just for a scavenger hunt, old pal.
Nora, what do you think I am? It's just crayon. This darkness. Everhart Manor. My house is not...
Professor, don't drift off. Keep going.
Harry, I can't believe it! It's that statuette! And it even has a black ooze orb. Just what I wanted for Christmas.
No. Wait. What do you mean a statuette? Don't touch it, Nora!
Keep going, Professor. It's important. Where is the statuette now?
You. You're no psychiatrist. Who are you?
I'm not going to ask you again, Professor Everhart.
Shortly after Harry's peculiar hypnosis session, Evie finally arrived at Everhart Manor.
Prospect Road 5. Here it is. Professor Everhart. It's me, Evangeline. Wait. What is going on here? Professor? Is everything all right?
Most people would have turned away and left, but not Evangeline Drayton. She had been waiting for months to talk with the professor. No way was she letting it slip away. So, she decided to climb over the walls of the Everhart Manor.
Ugh. This looks like something straight out of Tales from the Crypt. Professor Everhart. It's me, Evangeline. Wow, look at the size of this library. It's almost as big as Miskatonic's.
Actually, it wasn't even a third the size of Miskatonic's library, but young people can be terribly impressionable at times.
What on earth happened here? What on earth happened here? I wish this fireplace was lit. It's bone-chilling cold in here. Dyer was my applied geophysics professor. He was very strict. Strange character. There's something oddly comforting about spinning these globes. There's something oddly comforting about spinning these globes. No use. It's locked. Good thing the skull is fake.
Ugh.
Good thing the skull is fake.
Ugh.
Rich people definitely had weird ways of entertaining themselves.
But it wasn't mere entertainment. Evangeline had never pictured the professor as anything but a hermit. Certainly not someone his relatives still worried about.
This must be the professor's office. Astrology is the most utterly stupid thing I've ever come across. Wow. The professor served in U.S. intelligence during the war. Nora and Harry? The professor was married. The professor had another appointment today with a therapist. Despite his tone, this Bowen fella doesn't seem particularly friendly. A key. I wonder what this opens. A key. Now it's open. A lot of pictures of that fireplace. Oily shadows. Beginning to suspect the old professor's lost a... Such odd totems. Are these fishes? So Professor Everhart set on an expedition to the Pacific. I never pictured him as an adventurer. Looks like the professor's father was involved in politics. Wow, this room is really depressing. Can't see a thing in here. Better turn my flashlight on. Ah, much better. The driver's license of a certain Manuel Silva. Looks like a memorial of some kind, dedicated to a woman. Looks like... Under different circumstances, I might have found this song beautiful. But at the moment, it sends a shiver down my spine. These tools haven't been used in a long time. That explains why the garden was an absolute mess. Good heavens above, would you look at the size of this place? vase-like thing with a face engraved on it can be rotated. What kind of madhouse does the professor live in? Careful. The stone staircase is slippery. Hidden room? Hidden... Gosh, this is so beautiful. Yeah. It's a woman's grave. Nora Everhart. This must be the professor's wife.
Evie found it hard to believe that the recluse living in the abandoned mansion had ever loved anyone. But he had. Truly and profoundly.
Darn it. This door is locked. No use. It's locked. cats and dogs here. Found her path in the shadow of morning? This definitely looks like the greenhouse key. Loving memory of our firstborn son, John Everhart Jr. That's from the Bible. Psalm 1, verse 1. This person must have been quite devout. Maybe this guy was in the army? Father, husband, and servant of the people. This must have been the professor's father. Found her path in the shadow of morning?
Harry rarely spoke of his brother John, mostly because he had never known him.
Everybody just wants
Played a
to
critical
do
part
that.
in his mother's obsession with the occult.
I'm streaming the puzzle game,
Excellent.
bro. Yeah, but... Oh, nah. Gotta train my brain.
The professor really seems to be interested in botany.
This reminds me of our old Escape Academy days.
It appears to be a Spanish edition of the science
we did.
fiction
We didn't-
novel The
We
Future
didn't
Eve.
beat it yet.
I'll keep it, just
The
in
back in time thing. Yeah. I went there once. Pretty fun. Or twice.
More gardening tools.
One of them didn't have enough time, but they had a crazy like Egyptian desert theme. I would say go to one if you had a chance. It's pretty fun. I'm pretty sure people will enjoy that if you go. Like at a busy area. Yeah, he did. I think he KO'd too. He haven't really been back talking. And what, he's still at home? Yeah, I think he going KO. Yep, 2 o'clock. Damn. That's rough. Yeah, that'll do it to you. Shit, I picked up a book and I don't know where to go now.
Such odd totems. Are these fish? That expedition must have been quite important for him.
Oh, it had certainly been important to him, and to the other expedition members.
There are a lot of pictures of that oily shadows. Beginning to suspect the old professor's lost a few marbles. More gardening tools.
Alright. Be careful, Riptide. You think... You think you win friendly lobbies or... Nah. We didn't really do anything yesterday, right? We only had one match where we had to fight. Where's my inventory?
firstborn son, John Everhart Jr. Graceful and elegant woman.
Evie certainly had a keen eye for beauty.
Ooh, yeah. People been killing each other. Or they've been dying to art. Could have been that.
I wish this fireplace was lit. What on earth happened here? Someone lit the fireplace, but this room is still cold. Greenhouse and the mausoleum. Someone lit the fireplace, but this room is still cold. Professor Everhart doesn't look so intimidating in that portrait.
I'm so lost. I took a book. Now I don't know where to go. I turned off all the hints, bro. Yeah, it's... I gotta figure it all out. Yep. I'm over here just walking in this man's house. Like, where am I? Where am I going? Picked up a book and I forgot what I had to do with it.
That expedition must have been quite important for him.
Oh, it had certainly been important to him, and to the other expedition members.
Where's Zaki at? I want to tell him about what happened yesterday. Bruh. He was trying to dodge the wasp. Yeah, the thing focused on him too. It's a low speed demon.
I wish this fireplace was lit. It's bone-chilling cold in here. Someone lit the fireplace, but this room is still cold. Dyer was my applied geophysics professor. He was very strict. Strange character.
for the archive. It could have been an arc. It could have been. They had a job, went to do it, screw everything up. Alright, mausoleum and key. What else? Where do I go? It's only... Oh shit. That's pretty good. Didn't you say though, Anvil Splitter suck against art? Oh, I don't even think you hear. Oh. Ooh. Yeah, put a patent on it.
There's something oddly comforting about spinning these globes.
Brahma.
A lapel pin with a rather peculiar emblem. A lapel pin with a rather peculiar emblem. A lapel...
Not as much. Not really.
Someone lit the fireplace, but this room is still cold.
Yeah. I don't know why. It just... I can only eat
Professor
certain
Everhart
seafood
doesn't look so intimidating in
with
that
certain
portrait.
things.
Professor Everhart doesn't look so intimidating in that portrait. Wow. The professor served in U.S. intelligence during the war. Troubling absences in my memory. That's exactly how I felt during those 3 months of 1956. Troubling...
I don't know what you talking
Event-
about. What the? I figured out where to go. Now I gotta find another puzzle hint. Maybe alphabetical? Let's try that. Bro, I spent 30 minutes trying to find this. Yeah. Quite the size. Alright, it's not size. I don't know, we've been getting into friendly lobbies. Yeah, we've been through it. Yeah, easy for now.
Looks like the
Jeez.
thing the skull... What on earth happened here? I wish this fireplace was lit. It's bone-chilling cold in here. Dyer was my applied geophysics professor. He was very strict. Strange character.
John Ruskin.
A lapel pin with a rather peculiar emblem. Astrology is the most utter... Professor Everhart doesn't look so intimidating in that portrait. Nora and Harry? The professor. The greenhouse and the mausoleum.
What you trying to dig up? Okay. I can get you some more. I got a whole bunch of motion cores and crude oil. Yeah. You do get stronger.
In loving memory of our firstborn son, John Everhart Jr.
A rat.
firstborn son, John Everhart Jr. In loving memory of our firstborn son, John Everhart Jr. Secret compartment?
Evie had never been good with languages, least of all a dead one like Latin. Even so, she managed to grasp the general meaning of the phrase. We
That took me
can't change the
forever to do,
past, but we
that
must
took me
anticipate the future.
Unbelievable. There's some kind of secret compartment in the fireplace. Feels like a mystery novel.
Nah, I just got one puzzle done, and that took me like 30 to 40 minutes. This is a good puzzle game.
Looks like a music box of some sort. It doesn't make any sound. Maybe it's broken. Definitely like a mystery novel. Ooh, I guess I need to go see what's down there. Professor!
Holy moly. Oh. That dude got KO'd. Or he dead.
The statuette's broken. And the sphere. Shattered to pieces. Professor! Professor! What happened? He's knocked out cold. I wonder if I...
No! Don't touch it! Don't touch it.
Introductions between strangers are always a bit awkward. But in Evie and Harry's case, things were even more uncomfortable, due to the unusual circumstances under which they had met.
How are you feeling, Professor?
Considering I was assaulted, knocked unconscious, and someone tried to rob me in my own home, I suppose not all that well.
Evie didn't know where to start. So, she took the most formal approach.
We haven't been properly introduced.
I know who you are, Miss Drayton. We had an appointment today. And I can also imagine what it is you want to talk to me about.
Evie was taken aback. He knew? So Professor Everhart had read her letters after all?
I suppose you have some questions for me, so go ahead.
What is, or was, that statuette?
You haven't touched any of the pieces of it, have you?
No. You made that very clear.
Good. Because that black orb is made of...
Harry thought of telling her the orb contained the blood of an Elder God that came from beyond time and space. But he chose not to frighten Evie for now.
a very dangerous substance.
Dangerous? What do you mean? Is it toxic?
Worse than that. I've seen people lose their sanity and their health just by coming into contact with that substance.
I read in a Herald article that the statuette was found in an excavation in Virginia. Is that correct?
Yes. In the caves near the Rappahannock River.
It was led by a professor from Miskatonic, right? Paisley or Presley?
Nathaniel Wingate Peasley.
Yes, Peasley. Do you think it would be possible to speak with him?
No. He passed away a few years ago. Of natural causes. Or so I hope.
Statuette is in pieces. What happened?
I destroyed it.
You destroyed it?
Yes. It was better than letting it fall into the wrong hands.
Evie felt frustrated. After all the effort it had taken to get Professor Everhart to agree to talk with her about that statuette. And on that very day, that curmudgeon shattered the relic into 1,000 pieces.
I thought the statuette was in the Miskatonic archive.
Yes, well, I brought it here for a research project I'm working on. About ancient civilizations.
Harry couldn't come up with a better excuse than that. Because I've hidden it in my own house to keep prying hands from succumbing to the terrifying powers of the Elder Gods sounded infinitely worse.
Who's responsible for all this?
For the robbery? Dr. Frog in the throat.
Who?
My psychiatrist. Or so I thought. I never should have brought him here. I've been too careless.
But there has to be more, right? More of those statuettes.
I really doubt it.
Are you sure? Because I'm convinced of it, Professor.
And why are you so convinced of that?
I've seen them. In my dreams.
What are you talking about?
Dreams about strange and ancient artifacts brought Harry bad memories. For personal reasons.
My dreams. I mentioned them in my letters. You remember? So, I have long dreamed of a place. It's an ancient stone city, hidden in the jungle, from prehistoric times. And there are more statuettes like that one, all holding those black orbs.
Miss Drayton, you better forget about...
So, if Peasley found that statuette in Virginia, maybe there could be more there.
Listen to me, Miss Drayton.
Maybe in those caves I could find
Enough
more.
of that! How could you be such a fool? Haven't you listened to a single word I've said? Don't you ever think of going near that cave in Virginia.
Professor, you can't be serious. I need answers.
Of course I'm serious! I forbid it!
Would you stop yelling at me? Grumpy old jerk. Look, I don't know who you think you're talking to, but nobody speaks to me in that tone. And what have I done to you to be so mad at me anyway? Because as far as I know, if it weren't for me, I'd still be locked up behind that fireplace. So you can talk to me till you're blue in the face, but you're not going to forbid me from going anywhere. Do you understand me?
It had been years since anyone raised their voice at Harry, and for the first time in a long time, he felt that an interaction with another human being had been authentic. Perhaps not very enjoyable, but authentic nonetheless.
That fireplace can be opened from the inside, Miss Drayton.
Oh, well,
But even so, I owe you an apology. You've taken quite a risk without even knowing me, Miss Drayton. So, thank you.
all right. Apology accepted.
You're completely determined to go to those caves, aren't you?
Yes, absolutely.
You're right. I can't stop you from going to Virginia. But how do you plan to get there from Arkham?
Well, I don't know. I hadn't really thought about it. I don't think there's a regular bus service, is there?
No, there is not. So here's my proposal. I'll go to Virginia with you. I'll take care of all the expenses, don't worry. If there's one thing I have plenty of, it's money. All I ask in return is that you please follow my instructions while we're there. And be very careful. We'll look for whatever it is you want to find there, and then we'll leave. Agreed, Miss Drayton?
Yes, yes. Thank you so much, Professor. And don't worry. I promise I won't get in any trouble.
Harry couldn't help but doubt that Evie would keep her promise. But even so, he immediately liked that sharp-tongued and stubborn girl. Which made sense. Harry had been a good friend of Evie's father, after all.
Here we are, the Rappahannock River Caves.
But this place is closed off.
It is indeed. Apparently one of the excavation members died in there. An archaeologist named John Teague. That's why the government shut down the dig shortly after the statuette was found.
Wait, so what we're doing here is illegal?
If I told you that we were trespassing, would that stop you from going in, Miss Drayton?
Nah, not really.
Then go ahead, please. Here, take one. We'll use these to stay in touch. Apparently, the cave branches off into countless tunnels, forming a maze where it's easy to get lost. So watch your step, because the... Evangeline! Miss Drayton! Miss Drayton, can you hear me? Are you all right?
Never gonna get beat.
Yeah, I think so. I'm safe. I'm on the path.
Follow the excavation trail. It'll lead you to the underground lake.
Wherever you found it last time, you should look for those places again. Oh, go into that trash
Lake?
can.
In here?
Yes. The water from the Rappahannock seeps through limestone, so there's a complex hydrological system inside the cave. Beasley mentioned they had come across the statuette somewhere around that lake. It
I
was
think
one
I
of the
got
few
90K
things he still
from
recalled
like
from the dig.
This chunk.
Wait, he didn't remember the dig?
In his own words, he suffered a period of absence. Amnesia of some sort. He didn't even recall planning the excavation.
Professor, you won't believe this, but I had amnesia too. I don't remember anything from September to November of last year. When I came to, I was surrounded by books and articles about a place in Norway called Spitsbergen.
Spitsbergen? Isn't that near the Arctic Circle?
Professor? Professor! Do you hear me? Well, everything was properly cleared for the excavation, no doubt about it. Wow. What is this place?
Miss Drayton, over here. I'm here. I'm glad to see you. I thought you'd gotten lost. Are you all right?
Yes, thank you. You weren't lying about those tunnels. Have you found anything, Professor?
This mural. Come take a look at it. Notice how, even though the stone seems to have been carved millennia ago, the lines repeat with an almost rhythmic cadence. It's as if they were trying to convey a coded message. What do you think?
All of that was Greek to Evie. Her world was equations and laboratory experiments, not decoding ancient languages.
Well, I'm no expert in architecture, but I think I've seen structures like these in my dreams.
Really? Good. Good. That means we're on the right track.
Gee, you do seem genuinely interested in this.
Well, it's an occupational hazard, I suppose.
Despite his best efforts, Harry had failed to bury his excitement for archaeological fieldwork.
But I'm mostly doing this to help you.
Do you think we might find more statuettes like Peasley's down here?
Miss Drayton, you were the one convinced you'd find more statuettes here, not me.
Yes, you're right. Is there anything I can do to help?
Take a look around the site. If you find anything worth noting, let me know.
I will, Professor. I'll take a look around, see if I can find anything interesting.
Fine. Just don't wander too far from the excavation site.
Though Evie chose not to mention that report, it gave her a clear sense of the danger posed by the black ooze.
The wording here is peculiar, to say the least. I would have liked to speak with this man's father.
Truth is, Evie would not have liked that one bit. Nathaniel Peasley had always been a brooding, reserved man.
Such strange plans. I see some sort of control panel here, and what look like piano keys?
Please refrain from touching anything, Miss Drayton.
What do I want to go to?
There's some kind of stone dumbwaiter here.
What? A dumbwaiter?
I see some ruins rising out of the water here.
Where?
Professor, have you read this report? Does Project Kronos mean anything to you?
No, I've never heard of it.
Professor,
By who? The whole community?
10 feet? I wonder why these structures were so colossal. Oh, Peasley mentioned a refinery of some sort.
A refinery? In here?
Oh. I found some diving equipment. What if Peasley didn't find that statuette near the lake, but rather beneath the lake?
You're not thinking what I believe you're thinking, Miss Drayton.
Well, that depends. What do you believe I'm thinking?
Getting into that diving suit and going down into the depths of the lake.
No. I just want to take a look around. That's all. An air compressor. Looks like it works in the same way as the one we had in the workshop, except for diving cylinders instead of car wheels. An It seems they found the statuette in the depths of the cave's lake.
Evie deliberately chose to omit that the man in the photograph had been entirely covered in black ooze.
Seems like a telephone for communicating with the diver.
You might need those then to get a freshie. Oh, for these guys are just drop.
This empty cylinder will do. Oh, darn it. This machine doesn't seem to be working. The wiring in this place doesn't look too tricky. I think I could get it running again.
They're teaching physics majors to repair junk now?
Hardly. My Uncle Mo showed me the ropes. He and my dad had a workshop back in Benoit.
Even so, try not to touch anything, please.
Now it's working. Well, it must be full of air now. You won't believe it, but I managed to get the whole diving system working. The suit is ready to—
What? Didn't I tell you to leave that damn suit alone?
But Professor,
You promised you wouldn't get into any trouble. That's why I brought you here, remember?
Yes, you're right. You're right.
Of course I'm right. What were you thinking? Forget about going down into that lake. You hear me?
Okay, Professor. Sorry about that.
Evie knew perfectly well that going down into the depths of the lake was not only dangerous, it was reckless. Besides, she had given the professor her word. So she asked herself if she really wanted to go down there. But Evie decided to think it over.
Yeah.
There's some kind of stone dumbwaiter here.
What?
Nah, it might be some
dumbwaiter?
good stuff in there.
Evie knew perfectly, so she... And the answer, of course,
Professor, can you hear me? I'm sorry, but I'm going down.
What? Are you out of your mind? Don't do it! You're going to...
I have to go, Professor. I'm sorry. Wow.
Evangeline? Evangeline! Can you hear me?
Yep, I'm here, Professor.
How could you go down there on your own? That was utterly reckless. Don't you realize the danger you're in? Come back up right now!
Please calm down. It's all right. I just want to take a look down here.
Evie felt she was so close to finding answers. And she was already down there. What harm could it do if she just took a look at that refinery?
This is madness. I should have been the one to go down.
Professor, how could you possibly go down here at your age?
What do you mean at my age? I'm only 67.
Oh, I'm sorry. I thought you were like 80?
Harry found himself thinking he might have let himself go too much. 80 years old? Really?
Oh, must be the beard. Tell me what you see, please.
It's hard to put into words. I never imagined an underwater cave could hold so much beauty.
Did you open up a random room or a key room? Oh, damn.
What's happening?
This place is full of black liquid waterfalls?
Miss Drayton, please. Turn back at once and return by...
Oh no. No, no, no! I'm trapped! There's a column of black ooze behind me. Oh god, what do I do?
Keep calm, Evangeline. We'll find a way out, all right? And most important, don't go near the black ooze under any circumstances. Now move forward and tell me what you see.
I'ma touch this black ooze.
I see a ladder. Someone from the excavation must have made it this far.
Climb it. The farther you are from the black ooze, the better.
I'm out of the water. I think I'm in the refinery Peasley talked about. I don't know if I can actually do anything here. The whole chamber looks dead. Powered down. I can see one of those murals in here. But This one is massive. Wait a minute. I know this. I've seen this hundreds of times.
In your dreams?
No. At the university. This is a blueprint. A technical drawing. Thousands of years old, but that's what it is. And you won't believe this, but everything in here runs on...
Black ooze.
How could you possibly know that?
I just know. Tell me what else is in the mural.
They were together? Duo? What the heck?
I can see the other end of that stone dumbwaiter. Wait, what?
What is it, Miss Brent?
It lit up. Everything in here just lit up all of a sudden. I'll try to redirect the black ooze upward.
Fine, but please be careful.
Don't worry. This isn't so different from the fluids lab back at Miskatonic.
Welcome back. Creating arc circuitry and motion cores. Yeah.
think I've got it. I've redirected the black ooze upwards, so...
Yes. Something's happening up here. Let me take a look.
What is that?
Harry's fascination was growing. Here he had living proof of an ancient civilization with technology beyond anything he had ever seen.
Think.
No. Not now, damn it.
But the oily shadows Harry saw obeyed no reason. They simply appeared when he least expected them. Though the reality of those shadows was, of course, far more complex than that.
Evangeline, I think we can use this contraption to exchange items between us.
The dumbwaiter, you mean?
Yes, the dumbwaiter. Evangeline, I think we can use this contraption to exchange items between us.
The dumbwaiter, you mean?
Yes, the dumbwaiter.
Oh.
Actually towers. Stone towers.
Very nice. Whoa, what the hell? Am I supposed to be here?
Evangeline, I think we can use this contraption to exchange items between us.
The dumbwaiter, you mean?
Yes, the dumbwaiter.
The family size pack. All that just for one person.
This is Poppy watermelon.
No. Right.
It's not bad, but it tastes like fucking.
Seltzer water?
Yeah, like watermelon seltzer. What do you think?
Yeah.
Watermelon seltzer, right?
Yeah, watermelon seltzer. It leaves a bad aftertaste.
Didn't know that.
It was what was that? What we buy? Was it the Poppy one?
That's Poppy watermelon.
It's like a soda brand called Poppy. Yeah. First time trying it. Yeah. I don't recommend it. It's, I don't know. It leaves a really bad aftertaste. Nah, I never had that.
Unknown speed.
What did you do? What is it? Oh, okay, okay. What the hell? What kind of soda? Yeah. Nah, I never saw that down here. Okay. Okay.
It's not bad.
I don't know. I don't like that aftertaste.
Really?
Yeah.
I don't have a problem with it.
Oh, okay. I'll see if when I'm back in Philly. I'll see. Oh. Alright.
Oh. Okay.
I'll be your soda tester. The packaging gonna be all wet.
believe I see an entrance ahead. Oh my.
What is it, Professor?
You were right. This stone tower is filled with statuettes. Tower with black ooze.
Oh yeah.
Unknown.
Like intact rocket tail drivers? Oh damn. That's pretty good for oh. Then we go to war.
Good. I've rotated the tower to the right. Evangeline, I think we can use this contraption to exchange items between us.
The dumbwaiter, you mean?
Yes, the dumbwaiter. I think I'm beginning to understand how their language works. Earth's temperature just dropped a few degrees. Evangeline, I think we can use this contraption to exchange items between us.
The dumbwaiter, you mean?
Yes, the dumbwaiter.
For many years, Harry had been haunted by that statuette. Still, he felt reassured to find that none of these held a sphere of black ooze.
The statuette fits perfectly.
Harry glanced uneasily at the freshly made black orb. He didn't like it one bit.
All right. I think I've followed all the steps. Now I just need to send it to Evangeline. I hope she knows what to do with it.
That takes way longer than I thought.
Evie finally held the statuette in her hands, and at once she felt disappointed. Yes, the statuettes were containers of energy, but did that explain her dreams? Her visions?
Now it looks right.
Excellent. Now you should be able to cross safely. Come on, get out of there, quickly!
Not a chance. I need to put on the diving suit first.
Can you... me... and...
Professor? I'm losing you.
Delene!
Professor! Professor! I can't hear you!
Evie felt a chill sweep through her body.
Don't worry, Jennifer. Everything's gonna be fine.
Impossible though it was, she had just heard her dead father's voice, unmistakably.
It works! It works! The path is open!
Evangeline? I can hear you now.
Oh, good. Glad you're back, Professor.
I'll be waiting for you here. Once you're out, we'll return to... What the...
Professor?
Evangeline, listen to me. There's someone else here.
What do you mean, someone else?
Stay down there until I tell you to...
Professor? Professor!
Evie lingered in the dark waters of the cave, waiting for the professor's signal. A signal that never came. Even so, prudent as she was in waiting, her air supply wouldn't last forever. So when all the noise above finally ceased, she decided to come up.
Professor! Professor, I finally have it! I have the statue!
Well, this is interesting. You're going to have to come with us, Miss Drayton.
Wake her up. Welcome back, Evangeline.
Finally, this is also the story of an obsessive, manipulative, and ambitious man. This is